Welcome to the Yuhcast number 11.
Oh,
yeah,
number 11. Pretty epic.
It's kind of crazy. I can't stop doing
that
this
every single time.
Yeah, but it is though. That's the thing. It is. It is legitimately. It is weird to think that. That being said, I think this is probably the latest a Yuhcast has been done. I think
it's currently Saturday, so that'd be 2:53 p.m.
2:50.
So I think it's 2:53. I don't know.
Yeah, it is 2:53. Yeah, it's
Hey.
I mean, but like, well, I mean, like closest to the actual uploads. And I think I've done one on a Saturday before. I think.
Probably.
I know at some point we're probably gonna end up doing one on like literally the day before, or like even like the night before, where we just record it and slap everything on it. It's not hard to edit, so it's like it's fine.
That's gonna be Euro Truck Simulator.
And then that's Euro Truck. Yeah, but I mean it's that's hopefully not gonna be hard to edit either if everything goes to plan. Yeah.
If we don't just say like, hey, you put in a funny picture of Try Guys Keith or something.
Right, yeah. It's yeah. I think well the thing is with those, I don't know. I think I actually am kind of like I don't know. I don't actually think like Yuhcasts and Let's Plays are I think about equal in terms of editing, purely because like, well, okay, if we put stuff into the podcast, I like half the time when I say like put this in, it's like I don't do it because it's like it's an audio based thing. Like nobody cares. Like if you know the subject, you know the subject. I'm also lazy. That's Most importantly, I am lazy. But I mean, you know, yeah.
I'm a skunk.
Sure. Yeah, I do think. I don't know. I think actually I really like editing videos. It is just a matter of actually like doing it though, I guess, because it's like
I hate doing the Yuhcast.
Oh yeah. Also, I'm fairly certain there's actually instead of 4 Leaf Green episodes, there's only going to be 3, purely because there were 2 episodes that were 9 minutes long, but one of them I think half the episode were gone in it, and so it's probably only gonna be like a 15-minute long episode. And so that episode is probably gonna be 15 minutes long, and then I'm just gonna put a funny clip between the 2. So yeah, because it was absolutely, because it's like, well, I always end episodes too early because it's like once I feel like I'm kind of like I feel like, I don't know, the episode is like running too long or something, I always just kind of like have an idea for an ending and then I do it, which is, I mean, it's cool, but like the problem is like I end up ending them like at 10 minutes.
Yeah.
So, I mean, which is fine. Like we've released, I mean, most of our episodes go from 10 to 20 minutes. So, yeah. But if we
actually only need 8 minutes for mid-rolls soon.
Really?
The mid-roll ads.
Oh wow.
It's becoming a thing, which is I'm okay with.
I mean,
we don't. It doesn't affect us right now. And plus, I don't want to be the guy who puts in like 15 mid-roll ads.
Yeah.
In, like a 10-minute video.
I mean, we should
somehow
though.
just.
I mean,
yes, I went through the really boring job of, because I don't know why we never started doing this, was actually putting proper end screens. You know, that's nice. So I went through every single video and put end screens and listed the appropriate playlists and everything, and it hurt, but I did it.
Yeah. All right, I feel that.
And that's
just feel it.
How does this? Stop that right now. Yeah, it's yeah, it's good. I think I mentioned in an episode that's actually coming out after this that. What did I mention? I don't know what I was gonna say. I completely forgot what I was gonna say. Well, I was gonna be completely.
I mentioned that. I forgot.
I mentioned that. Well, yeah. I mean, basically, that's like all of our commentary. Like, honestly, I mentioned that and then I forgot.
True.
Yeah.
It's not wrong.
Something that I've been like pondering.
Bacon, an epic bacon cheeseburger, man, Wendy style.
The funny Let's Plays is actually
funniest. We talked about this before with the Wendy's.
Talk
fucking
Yeah.
Paper Mario.
But yeah, I was just pondering actually putting out like an EP of my own stuff, because I'm actually like writing songs with lyrics and shit that I'm actually kind of proud of. But yeah. So that's
I was literally right before you
happen in the
messaged
future.
me. We need. I was literally writing something like right then and there. I was like, just threw my guitar out the window. There's like still
Yeah.
shattered glass all over my bones.
That's funny.
And yeah,
Yeah.
it's really funny.
Really funny, brother.
Stop talking.
No. Yeah, yeah, I think yeah, but it's just something that I've been like wanting to do for a while. Mostly just because I am learning the guitar purely because you can't really. I mean, you can honestly more just to write songs, like more than anything, just so I can kind of like have like the technical proficiency to like actually like properly demo and like demo songs the way I would want them to. So yeah, that's kind of what's happening. But I am starting to like guitar more than bass, anyways.
I've kind of started like to not write everything in standard or drop tunings because it's gotten just really boring and everything I write sounds very similar. Even if I use like really crazy things, it all becomes like the same like 10 or so songs.
Oh, dude,
just like revamped.
It's that, but like when I play bass, it's like it's exactly like that. Like whenever I'm just kind of grooving by myself, it's the exact same things I'm playing, the exact same rhythms, everything is the same. And like I've tried to kind of like but like the thing is that I think that's just how the bass guitar just is as an instrument in my opinion, anyways. Because like you can play like bass like super like virtuosic and like tap and fucking slap and shit, but musically it's not gonna sound good. Like unless your guitarist and your drummer are just as good as you and like can keep up with you, you're not gonna be playing like that ever. And so like it's kind of like, and so I just kind of realized that like a few months ago, where I was just kind of like, oh yeah, this isn't like everything I'm practicing I'm never gonna use. And so I was like, I'm just gonna chill out on that and learn like guitar.
That's how I've been too.
Yeah.
Pianos.
Yeah.
I suck at piano. I mean, I like just like messing around with it and just like I literally just translate whatever guitar songs I know onto it, but then I can't ever play them like in time because I just never practiced.
Yeah, I've
just hop on like every couple months.
I do, yeah. I have a piano in my room that for a while was used as basically just a table. But now I actually am kind of starting to learn songs, but like I'm still kind of I still have to do like things like I can't do two separate things with my hands. I still have to like
I can't do that.
I still kind of have to play the same things. I mean, I can do different things with them, but it's like only like rhythmically. Like I can't just have like 16ths in one hand and then fucking like 30 seconds in the other playing two completely different things. Like I'm not like that.
Yeah.
But yeah. Yeah,
most of the stuff I play is just like lead vocals on the right hand and just like just a mixture of all the rhythm.
Yeah.
The left.
Yeah. I mean, I think like I think we've probably discussed this on the Yuhcast before, but still, being in a band would be super cool.
No, I think music is for nerds.
That's true.
Yeah,
but I mean, it's like I don't know. Musicians are hard to find, especially when you're in a small town and all of them are flaky.
I live in Chicago.
Yeah, we live in Chicago. It's very small. Yeah. But
I live underground.
I live in
Chicago.
Yeah, dude, I live in the Velvet Underground. Gotti.
Velvet. Red Velvet. Isn't Red Velvet just like funny chocolate vanilla?
I believe so. I think it's some kind of
I don't even think it's like its own flavor really. I think it's just like a mixture of a couple things.
Yeah.
Or it's literally just one thing with food coloring. Why is my mic like on my keyboard?
Yeah.
I want to play some Half-Life 2 Lost Coast, man.
So now that we're okay, can we just like discuss why does the Euro Truck Simulator, why does that have 29 views? Why is
Dude, I don't know. And also why is it like the worst thing we've ever created in terms of like the actual gameplay?
In terms of actual
I've got it to work better now, like a lot better, because I don't know, the main thing was just apparently I accidentally had like the preview like loaded on a different thing, even
Mm-hmm.
though it doesn't show it's loaded, but it showed it was loaded.
Mm-hmm.
But it was what? You know what I mean?
Yeah, yeah.
Basically, the preview was running, so it was basically like, "Hey, we're showing you like you're using twice your resources because why not?"
Right.
So that was neat.
Yeah.
But now, yeah, and also like 10 other settings. But hey, it works now.
Yeah.
And I don't know how how long this series is going to go for. It's literally, I think the plan is one
It's
episode
literally one more
We do episode 3,
Episode
and
3.
then that's it.
Yep. Yeah.
Until we decide to come back to it at a later date, and then we play other games.
Yeah. Yeah.
I had a really stupid idea for a let's play thing. I don't know if I want to bring it up just yet.
Right. Right. Yeah.
It's a Half-Life related thing, and if
Okay.
it works, it'll be a really funny bit.
If it doesn't work, then
So.
whatever. But yeah, I think
Whatever.
yeah. I think that yeah, I do think that like I don't know. I think like the new skit like if y'all didn't know, I don't think I've actually even announced this part either. Is that we're gonna start?
No.
We're gonna be starting having videos every single day. It's gonna be hell.
Monday through
No.
Monday.
Monday through yeah. So basically, the schedule is this is the schedule we're laying down. I'm only saying this so we can actually like do it. The schedule we're going to be laying down either starting the day before this comes out or the following Sunday. Basically, it's going to be Yuhcast on the
God.
Monday, and then basically one Let's Play on Tuesday, Thursday, one Let's Play on Monday, Friday, and then one shorter Let's Play. That's kind of only like going to be a few episodes long. Like they like 10, 15 max on the Saturday.
Basically, like
Sunday.
Half-Life 2 series length.
Kind of like that kind of length, yeah. Because like Paper Mario is going to be super long. Nuzlocke's going to be super long. Yeah. So
and it's felt weird if we were going to be playing the same few games for like a year.
yeah, exactly. And also like it's just more of a chance to YouTube to just use the algorithm to our advantage and just be like, hey, here's more content for you to promote. So yeah, because like I mean I think
It's also more fun for us to record because I
Yeah.
like recording Paper Mario and all that, but I mean it's just it's gonna be a point where we can't really talk about the gameplay anymore. 'cause
Exactly,
it's gonna be
right.
like episode
Yeah.
50. It's like we kind of get the point.
it's so like no matter what, we're keeping things at least somewhat fresh for y'all's. And also it's cool because it's like for the Euro Truck Simulator, like I do feel like as soon as I think we released that first like Euro Truck Simulator episode and we started like uploading really frequently, I think that's when like our view count started to go up. So I'm wondering if that's kind of going to be a correlation. Like once we just start releasing episodes every day, our view count is going to be going like steadily up, or at least gradually up. But I mean, I don't know.
Technically speaking, yeah, because it is more content
Right,
to
yeah.
consume.
But yeah, and more to recommend.
I also like the series idea because if we have like 3 going at one time, you can't. I mean, it's gonna be rare that someone's like, I hate all 3 games you're playing.
Right,
Currently, stop.
Exactly. Yeah.
And even if you do, it's literally gonna be like what, like a month, probably from when that happens. So like a new series starts, maybe
Yeah.
not a month. No, depends on how long the game
And
is.
also, like,
Okay.
if you look at the view count for our videos, again, analytics. This is the Yuhcast analytics moment. Okay, that's a compilation idea. Yuhcast talks about analytics. Yeah, but it's like if you look at like our views, we went from like on June 15th, it was like that was the last time we ever got like June 17th, we got 9 views. June 18th, 12 views. June 19th, 18 views. June 20th. 9 views, but then for like the past few days it's just been basically jumping from like in the 20s to in like the teens. So and literally like the past couple days it was like 24th and the 25th, because and today hasn't even like been hasn't even finished.
Yeah.
It's 11 views, so like something's happening. We're not getting subs, but we're getting views, and that's what matters.
And also going off about the compilations, I am starting to work. Well, I haven't actually like started to work on it, but I'm going to start working on probably this weekend because it's gonna be super fucking hot. So I'm not going outside.
Right.
I'm gonna be working on for at least Half-Life 2 because that's the only series we've done like a best of moments from that.
Yeah.
just because that would probably hit the algorithm better.
Right.
Because right now that's really what we're trying to do. Because we can get the content out, we just need to be able to make it so it gets views.
Yeah, I'm actually. I am also thinking of. I am gonna I've been thinking of just on my own doing a little doing a proper Yuhcast moments, Yuhcast funnies, and just basically just like listening to one podcast and like basically jotting down time codes and just kind of. It's gonna be like probably like a month. 2 week to a month job because podcasts are a long.
Don't be like me with because compilation 2 and I spent like 20+ hours in like just 2 days on it.
Right. Yeah.
Spread your time out, kiddos.
Yeah, but yeah, I do think that most of the funnies are probably gonna be within like, I don't know. I think I will probably try to do them like every like the first like 10 episodes, like cast 1 through 10 funnies, but that might not be enough content just because I don't know if
we're not funny.
Because we're not funny, yeah. So I'll try to do it with 1 through 10 but if it's only like a 5-minute long video, which it honestly probably is, even with like 10 moments, like the jokes in these podcasts tend to be quite short and like few and far between because of just how podcasts work, like
how gay we are.
Shut your little quaint mouth. Shut your.
Say twink mouth.
Same thing.
No, I missed. Try laying on the fish,
really?
Man.
Really? Oh,
seems strange. I'm playing Half-Life 2. Because, I don't know. Man, Half-Life 2 is such a good game, and I hate it.
You know? I don't get what you're saying, but I'm just gonna assume.
Talk about games I hate. I played TF2 today, and I hated every second of it.
Really? I haven't played TF2 in a while. I've basically just been exclusively been Skyrim for the past few days.
Every time, probably because I only play on creators at TF servers.
Oh, right,
like,
yeah.
Every server I went in that was in my region was like a complete like spawn camp, and I was like, all right, new server. I went to like 3 or 4 different ones. I was like, cool, this is the game. It's all the same spawn camp. I'm like,
I played on a
play TF2 Classic.
I played on a Valve server a couple weeks ago, and I basically just pub stomped, got bored, and left. And I didn't do anything like creators.tf or anything, but
at least a new update.
Did they
check it out, kids, if you like it?
Don't.
Yeah, they added 3 more weapons and new maps and contracts and stranges. They added stranges to the game. But not really the game because it's a server plugin.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, but it's a love-hate relationship with TF2.
Yeah,
constantly for the past like multiple years.
Pretty much, yeah. I don't really like at this point. TF2 is just kind of like something I don't really like care about anymore. Definitely a thing of the past for me, but yeah. It's
I just started playing TF2 Classic more, and that is like brought back the same joy when I first started getting into TF2.
Mm-hmm.
And also, it's just way more fun because there's like no dead ringer and like 3 million weapon combinations that are broken. Instead, you just have a couple broken weapons that are going to be nerfed soon. So
yeah,
woo,
epic. Yeah, it's pretty cool and pretty epic.
Bacon,
shut your mouth.
Funny top 10 Smosh moments.
Top 10 funniest Smosh moments of 2017. Yeah. Dude, whatever happened to Smosh?
What's your favorite Smosh?
Whatever, like, I know, like,
people stopped watching them.
Well, I mean, obviously, but like, I don't know. They basically just became like more of a media like company, right?
Yeah.
That's just kind of what, because they always had like Smosh.com and stuff. Like they were always
Smosh Espanol
had like that stuff. They always had that, but like, yeah, I remember the last.
Didn't they have Chinese Smosh?
I don't think they did. I know they had like that. I know they had
not even French
Smosh
they
games.
Had Spanish Smosh.
Just to capitalize on that. I remember they had Shut Up cartoons.
I think Smosh games is their main thing now. I think.
I think they basically took the format of Smosh games and then they just applied it to the Smosh channel.
Okay.
And then just because
Laser Unicorn.
I don't even.
Food Fight 2018, 2017, 2016. You guys like Food Fight? Lunch Battle. It might be called Lunch Fight, not Food Fight or Lunch Battle.
Y'all ever go to Walmart?
I went to Walmart yesterday.
Oh yeah, you did. I responded to your Instagram story. Yeah.
Here's like just a picture of me and it just says Mallwart.
Mallwart. Yeah. Dude, I never go to Walmart. I feel like I should, but also no.
Yesterday was the first time I went to Walmart in like 6 months, and I wish I didn't because now I feel like impure. I feel dirty.
Your purity levels are off the charts.
Cleansed. Help me.
Help. Dude, you got too many crystals, dude. You got to charge your crystals, brother. Your chakras are unaligned. Shut your big tiny mouth.
Shut up. Wait, big tiny mouth. Hold on. How does that function?
Well, it's like you basically have a tiny mouth, but like you put it in Photoshop, and then you just basically make it larger. Like the same, like it has the same like anatomy as a tiny mouth. Like if you have like even like a single wisdom tooth, like you're going to die. Yeah. That being
I have 3.
I have all of my wisdom teeth, but like my teeth are but like it doesn't hurt, and it actually probably it's actually making my teeth better because like they're like closer together now, and they're smushing together and actually looking decent.
Mine hurt.
Well, then get them removed, you dumb head.
No.
Yeah.
Because there's no dentist anymore. Have you been outside? When was the last time you saw?
Dude, I literally went to the dentist. Like a few weeks ago.
2004.
Dude, that's the last time when I was a baby. I didn't even have my teeth yet, but my parents still took me to the dentist.
That's how you get your teeth. The dentist puts it in.
Yeah, dude. But yeah, I went to the dentist a while. It was surprisingly normal. But well, like everybody had like, I mean, it honestly actually no, it looked like a kind of like all the hygienists. It looked like it looks like a COVID ward. Like if you like look at that, it kind of looks like that. But yeah, and like everything is like socially distanced and whatnot. But I mean, it was all right. It was fine.
I can't believe there's socialism nowadays in our dentist offices.
I can't believe like dentists are redistributing wealth. Like what the hell, dude?
They're redistributing teeth.
Redistributing teeth. That's what they do with their teeth. That's what they do with pulled teeth. They like that. That's what dental implants are.
Do you think that could work?
What?
If so, like you have a person, they have garbage teeth, so you take their teeth out. Do you think that you could like fix the tooth up and place it back into another human?
No, I don't think so. Because I mean, if it's already removed, it's probably already fucked. Because it's like, I mean, like if the tooth is
can you fix?
If you have like
foot teeth.
Well, I mean, like, well, cause it's organic. It's an organic matter. I mean, perhaps like in like the near future, you can use stem cells to like make teeth because it's bone. It's real material. Like you can use stem cells to make teeth, and those would be actual implants instead of like plastic like that people have now. But no, I don't think you can just basically take a guy with like gingivitis, take his tooth out, polish it up a little bit, and give it to another guy. I don't think that's how that works. But I don't know.
An Oregon State police officer on Steam. He's my son. He's my dad.
No, he's not. No. What's Yomps? RGL.gg.
Go check out that site and donate. Ow.
No
burps that just like really hurt.
No, I have burps that kind of like make me like recoil, and like that kind of shit.
What?
Well, like that make me kind of like it's like those like powerful guttural burps that you have like if you've drank like 4 or 5 sparkling waters like in a row, and you're just fucking like you have to get like that carbonation out, and it's just kind of like just yeah. I've done that before.
Like the sad burps.
No, but like the absolute fucking monstrous
and
burps.
You get like
that like that, but like 10 times louder, like that kind of shit. That's like that's the shit that makes me recoil, but like in sadness. Yeah.
My burps make me sad.
Birth is sadness. Yeah, I think, dude. Honestly, like,
There was a Simpson moment.
That was a funny Marge Simpson moment. Dude, I think Marge Simpson should be canceled.
Executed.
Yeah.
Oh, that too.
Yeah. Marge Simpson needs to be sent to the gulag. Like, let me tell you.
Fortnite gulag.
Fortnite.
Go on.
Fortnite. No. Yeah. Forfeit your face.
I like how we have a Will in like the on our Yuhcast about thing where it's like 3 members, Will, us, and you. Like that. This is, you know what I mean?
Yeah,
Will
yeah.
and us, but Will's been in like 2 things we've done.
One in 2 things. Yeah.
No, 3.
Yeah.
Because the first one he was in.
Yeah. That's
Come back.
Come back, please.
We're going to invite to play.
Invite him to play, yeah.
Can I give him a nickname? Because we're in a Steam group chat thing, which is really strange. There's a roles. Is it like just Discord but worse somehow?
Basically, yeah.
How do you edit roles?
Oh yeah. Okay, I'm gonna
group chat settings.
View. You can't. Okay, I can't. Oh yeah, I think only you can have role.
Not epic.
Not epic. I want.
Here, you guys have the not epic role now.
No.
Please.
I want to be owner.
Not like this.
Yeah.
Have a boner.
Oh, yeah. Also, the guy who was gonna be, I think, like Yuhcast 5, but dropped out, is also in this in here. But yeah.
Worms Armageddon.
Worms Armageddon is dumb, and you should really shut your blues, your titties.
Blues Clues.
More like Juice Clues. Got 'em. Ha ha. Funny.
You really got me. I played 57 minutes of Worms Armageddon.
Yeah.
They're both classic childhood games for the average American.
Average American woman. When do you think we're gonna start getting subscribers? When
2004.
When we make good content.
We're going to reach 50 subscribers in November 17th.
Is that
Mark my words, we're taking over the world.
Is that your official prediction? I mean, we are probably gonna get to 100 subs at some point, just because of.
I mean, technically speaking, yeah.
So, but like, I think like the general goals for this channel are like, I'd say like a good growth is like 100 subs by like, I don't know, 100 subs by the end of the year would be amazing.
Unrealistic,
but amazing. Unless yeah, but like that'd be great. I'm gonna say like probably by the end of the year we're gonna have like about 50 maybe, just because of our general growth. I don't think we're actually gonna start like growing as a channel for a few months. That's just my prediction. Just because I don't know, it's just gonna take a while before because it's like. I don't think we get really I don't know if we're even getting on anybody's recommended feeds, which is kind of the main issue. Well,
it's a slight problem.
That's kind of
that's a little bit.
That's a little bit, but I think as if we keep making content, like it's bound to get in like somebody who likes our content and likes it. Basically, just super mega fans. Like if you like super mega, you're probably gonna like our stuff. Just generally speaking.
We're just worse.
Honestly, like legitimately, like I don't know if you can probably easily tell, but like our format and just how we do things is very much based off of super mega. Like having the podcast and like let's play. Like,
which is strange because I don't watch them that much.
Yeah, me
anymore.
neither. Yeah, I mean, I
just watch the Oni plays.
I don't really watch Let's Plays anymore, just in general, but I probably should. But
You should watch there's a pretty cool Let's Play that's there's 2 episodes out right now. It's some Paper Mario Origami King Let's Play on the Yuhcast channel. It's pretty cool.
Oh
I
yeah.
don't like how they are extremely racist on the show though,
Yeah, it's
but you know,
weird. I don't. Yeah,
it gets better.
I've seen it. It's weird. I mean, at the beginning there's really some real racist shit, but there are some funny bits in it.
Yeah. I like the episode called I like episode was it 6 Yangtown. I remember I think that was the video that was like there was a moment in there it's like, hey, put this as the title, and I spent like half an hour trying to find it. Like it's like a 20-minute video that I couldn't find it somehow.
Mm.
So it's just called Yangtown until I can find it. And if I can't find it, then it's just Yangtown.
Yeah, yeah. Oh, yeah, I think there was one in the leaf green Nuzlocke that was going to be titled, but I think that might have been the video that was too short to actually make a full let's play out of.
Yeah.
So yeah. Either way, I still have to do that. I think I don't know if we want to do more Pokemon stuff after the Nuzlocke personally, because it's like
Yeah.
I feel like doing the Nuzlocke, it's like. I mean, Pokemon is fun, but I feel like if we try to do like, we should probably do like another series before we do like another thing.
Oh yeah.
And I think also we should.
Pokemon's just a long game.
Yeah, it's just a super long game, anyways. Especially well, to the like, I mean, also because it's a Nuzlocke, we might lose. So that's kind of and that's honestly probably the reason I think that we're doing this in a Nuzlocke is just so like there's a chance that the series can be cut short, because I mean chances are. It probably will. Like if I'm just like
we just commit death immediately.
Brutally, if we're like really unprepared, basically. But yeah.
Shout out to the Yuhcast. Not our Yuhcast. There's another Yuhcast channel we follow. They have a 2-minute podcast.
I think there's a third. There are so many Yuhcasts.
Yeah, I mean, there's only like 2 on YouTube that I know of, I think, but there's a bunch of like other like actual like podcast things that who goes to like all the actual podcast websites.
Yeah. Well, I think it's mostly for like distributing. I think that's probably what it is. I think I made an account. I don't remember what even the site is called, but I think it just distributes your podcast to like Spotify and SoundCloud and stuff, or it's basically like an RSS feed, but it's yeah. I think the thing is like we would have an RSS feed for our podcast. It's just that you have to pay to have that. So yeah.
Frankie Stinky sex feed.
Yeah. Having a Yuhcast website would actually be super cool, but also like I don't know.
It's really cheap to buy it. I'm pretty sure the domain is really cheap.
Well, it's also like I don't think either of us really know how to fucking how anything.
It would be nice to get it though, so it doesn't get bought out by someone else.
Oh yeah, right. Yeah, just actually having the domain would be great, but yeah, we just have to hire somebody and we don't have money, so yeah.
It's $1 a month. Yuhcast.store.
I think
you can get yotos.com for $12.
Also, if you're like,
you can get Hcast for 12,000.
If you're if you're watching this podcast, like, and you're an artist, and like, and you like our content, please hit us up. We need a channel artist.
Really desperate, just like
please. That being said, we have no money, so. I mean,
we're dirt poor.
We're dirt.
We live on the soil.
Yeah.
I eat apple strudels.
Yeah.
My lunch is cranberries and beans.
You're not wrong, honestly. Well, my lunch is just normally like. What was my lunch? Oh yeah, I had like a bean burger.
I don't eat lunch.
Do you not?
So.
I mean, I guess I technically don't, because my lunch is technically breakfast, but. It's in lunchtime, and I just don't have any meals. I just basically have 2 meals a day. Yeah.
Yeah, I don't eat anymore. I live off of the air. It takes the nitrogen and convert it to.
Bro, that'd be so cool to do, actually.
to take nitrogen and convert it into cow meat.
No, but like if you could just breathe and that's like food, Like that'd be epic. Like if your body could just run off of pure oxygen and like
I'd rather just have my entire digestive system removed and
honestly
have no need for it.
have no need yet. It's for
That
I
would
just
solve so many problems in life.
Actually, honestly, yeah. Same thing with sleeping. Like if you didn't have to eat or sleep or drink, you could just do literally anything. Like
But I feel like the thing with sleeping is that like we need sleep
well, yeah, because
to
it's
like
like
function.
yeah, well, yeah, like
Because staying up nonstop, like in your being completely conscious for that long is it's going to ruin you.
oh yeah, and well yeah, and it's also like that's like one of the like easiest ways to just like lower your lifespan is just by just not sleeping a lot because you're like you're conscious for more than your body should be just in general. Like you're alive for longer than you should be. So like you're basically just taking days off your life by doing that, by not resting and not doing that. That being said, like I don't know. I do like I don't well, actually no, I don't like staying up. That's the thing. Like that's like the worst part about it, but it's like I don't know.
You do it so you can edit those funny Yuhcasts.
Honestly, you're not wrong. That being said, like I say that being said a lot. I'm just realizing that now. But saying that like I forgot what I was gonna say. Oh yeah. I've been like because I've been getting up at like 12 and 1 and stuff, like I haven't been going to bed till like 3, which I mean is fine, but it's like which is fine, but then it was like it started to get to the point where I was getting up at like where I was like going to bed at like 6 o'clock in the morning and then getting up at 12, which is not something that humans are supposed to do just in general. Because the thing is like naturally I might get up at like 4 in the afternoon, but it's like no, you're getting up at 12, you're gonna like it, bucko. So yeah, and then it's like it's also like if you get up and like you only have like 6 hours to sleep, you feel good for like 20 minutes, but like then you're just tired as shit for the rest of the day and you can barely function, but you just kind of have to function because if you nap, you're just gonna go back into that cycle again. That's also like the worst part is that like if you nap, you're not gonna be like you're just gonna make it worse for your damn self.
Make it more unepic.
Make it more
unbacon
like, brother.
No. I cry when I am bored, when I need of sustenance. I am hungry. I'm starving every day.
Brother.
I want to rip apart my keyboard.
If you want to.
Like the keyboard keys, you can like I feel like you can just eat them. If you're like nerds.
Yeah, actually, yeah. Like, well, I mean, it's plasticky and not gonna taste good, but I mean, you could.
I'll take one off. Is this good for your keyboard?
Probably not. I wouldn't advise it, but I mean, if you do what you want to do.
Oh.
What did you just do?
Pushed too hard on it and it stabbed me.
It stabbed you in the groin. Huh?
This was the right arrow. Okay. Boom. It's really easy to take the keys on and off this keyboard. I'm using a Corsair keyboard. I'm one of them Corsair kiddos.
I use a
Razer.
I don't have a Razer anymore. I just use like the one that I just use the iBuyPower keyboard. That being said, I'm probably gonna get a Razer at some point, but I'm just not really probably one of them Steel Series keyboards, but I don't know. Just depends on what I feel.
I've heard good things about them.
Yeah, I have a Steel Series mouse and mouse pad, so I think it would just make sense to have a Steel Series keyboard. But I don't know. That's for later.
I have a Razer Taipan mouse. I've had it since like 2012. It still works. I mean, Razer stuff works for a long time. I'll give him that.
Yeah. Unless
my
you
experience at least.
Spill root beer on it and make everything stupid.
I spilled a monster on my keyboard and it still worked, sort of. I had to like blow everything out of it. I had to take off like half of my keys and then just like air launch.
Yeah, I didn't do that. I basically it was on the number pad, and then I just pushed them down because it was funny, and then they just got stuck there. So sometimes sometimes it would just for just no reason, even if number lock wasn't on, it would just basically just spam just whatever number was stuck down, and it would just be super annoying when I was trying to type anything. But yeah.
Yeah, I don't have a number pad anymore. Numpad.
Yeah.
Because I have a really small desk. Well, I have a lot of desk space, but for actual keyboard and mouse, it's not that much. So I would it's probably some recordings when I had that. Actually, maybe not recordings, but I've uploaded at least. I have videos where you can hear me accidentally slam my mouse into my numpad on my keyboard.
Oh right, yeah.
And it's just that. It's just oh great.
Yeah, like that shit.
It's quality audio.
Quality, Bobby.
What's up, my gamer boys?
Quality.
Hey!
It sounds like a slang.
Hey, we're playing Euro Truck Simulator.
Quaggity.
Yeah, that's why your shoes quaggity.
Get your wild quaggity ass out of here.
Get your wild ass out of my penis.
Let's start saying quaggity more.
Yeah,
wait, let's Google to make sure it's not an actual thing. Quaggity. No. Hey, I found a Reddit user named Quaggity. Last thing was month ago on r/daughter training.
Quaggated to come.
NSFW.
Quaggatid is an Urban Dictionary. To kamikaze the opportunity of one's own team in a round of Scrabble in a majestic yet still somehow expected fashion. Okay.
Neat. This is literally a porn account on the Reddit. What about my man's quaggy Twitter account? WWE stuff in 2013. Why? Wait, what? Why is all my old Australian friends being recommended now on the Yuhcast account?
I don't know. Because
Carnival Corporation is giving away cruises. Do not wait a second.
Because our account is is active, or our accounts are our other accounts are basically because they were half the views on the Yuhcast account. That's just what is being recommended, I think. So
yeah. Dude, it smells like smoke.
Well, then,
I think I'm going to die.
Are you really?
Mm-hmm. This kid's on the camera.
Okay. Well, I think you should probably get out of the house then.
We should do the because we want to do live action stuff. So we should probably record some live action stuff sometime soon, because that's going to take a long time to edit.
Right. Yeah, and also because
we don't want to just put out a random vlog. We want to do actual editing and fuck around with it for a while.
Yeah, and I think we should. I think it'll definitely be kind of a joint editing project where I feel we kind of edit. I think what we should do is we should have just take the footage and then edit what we personally think are the best bits, and then kind of A/B the two videos, and just basically pick out the jokes that are actually the funniest, pick out those jokes, and then take those and just basically splice them together in a good fashion. I think that's probably
game-malicious away.
Or we can just both edit the video and just see which one is better. But I feel
that's just gonna be more work overall for both of us. I don't think it's gonna be.
Yeah.
That's great.
Yeah.
Because then we're both just editing the whole thing, which is gonna take a long time.
Yeah. Also, I think it's if we have certain bits in our head that we want to do, we can just be we can just edit those parts and just send them to you or to me or just whoever's doing the main edit, basically. But yeah, I mean, honestly, again, it's still really hard to do live action stuff. Also, speaking of doing live action stuff, I do actually kind of want to try to do because we're the Yuhcast and we can only have one screen on at a time. I do kind of want to actually start using a face cam, but for the podcasts, because I feel that'd actually probably be a better idea, purely because they're just more watchable, and then because it's I mean, it's supposed to be audio based, but I don't know. I feel like because there's nothing really going on in the videos, so I think that's kind of why nothing is really happening. But I mean that'll be a pain to edit, but I mean, yeah, it doesn't really matter.
Maybe we just be on the couch and put a fucking camera in front of us.
I mean,
and just keep it like that.
That's probably what's gonna happen. I mean, once we can actually get in a room together. That being said, we should probably like at some point soon also get into a room together and actually like record and just see how that's gonna work. Because I mean, it's probably gonna be way easier for the. It's probably gonna be way easier just for the both of us, just because we don't have to kind of. I mean, you're gonna have to send over the footage in like the drive, whatever I'm editing to me.
Yeah.
But like, I mean, it's probably gonna be way easier because we don't really because we can actually have like set times for when we want to like be there, because it's like. I think the main problem with what we're doing now is that like we're kind of doing it when we want to do it, but sometimes we don't want to do it, so that ends up like making it so like we record videos like a day before they're supposed to be out, or like 2 days before this is supposed to be out, like this one. So like I feel like that would give it so it's more like there's more commitment to it, so because we actually physically have to go to the house, the home. But
the homestead.
That being also like saying that, the audio is probably going to be much worse just because we don't have two mics on us, but that's, you know, we can probably get like a snowball for me or something. I don't know. It's not going to be that hard. Like
snowball, more like you're fucking stinky.
Yeah.
Oh.
Stink ball.
I had a joke and I didn't want to say it. Here we are.
Cum ball. But yeah, that's the and Alex's room is also like officially the space. When I refer to the space, that is the space, because that's just going to be where the Yuhcast happens.
I think that was one of the first posts on the Instagram back in like 2018. This is like the designated Yuhcast couch. It's pretty nice though. I mean, yeah, people don't sleep on it anymore, so that's good. So it's actually sanitized mildly.
Yeah.
Sanitize these nuts.
Sanitize these fucking yeah.
I am made of lava and sweet. What's your favorite candy?
What's my favorite candy? I don't really eat candy. But to answer your question, Sour Patch Kids.
You're wrong, but that's pretty cool. Yeah.
Remember when I bought?
I don't know what my favorite candy is.
Remember when I bought I think it was 10 boxes of Mike and Ike's from the dollar store?
Yeah, that's exactly what I was thinking of.
Yeah. I gotta do that
I've never
again.
been happier than on that day, because I was just like eating Mike and Ike's.
Oh yeah, I think I gave you 3 boxes or something.
I was the happiest I've ever been. Although they you didn't give me a whole box, you just put all of them in my hands, so I couldn't open doors or anything, because it was both of my hands were just covered, and it was just neat.
Oh yeah.
And then by the end they smelled wild, and my hands were my palms were multicolored.
Yeah, I think I gave a box of Mike and Ike's to. I know I gave 3 to people in chemistry. I gave a couple to people during lunch. But then I think I just had 2 boxes of Mike and Ike's for myself during for yeah. This is sex time. Yeah. Also, I think I could give a couple for live, but yeah.
It wasn't gym though. It was health, but we went to the gym for health.
Yeah.
To do. I think it was literally just to do nothing, because it was just we don't know what to do. So just go to the gym and play dodgeball or something.
Yeah.
And we just got the Chromebooks, and we just watch Super Mega and nobody plays.
Oh my god!
And that was the entire experience, and that was the best moment of my life, because it was just nothingness. It was pure nothingness.
It was just yeah. That was actually well, it was also a block day as well. So it was an hour and a half of just basically nothing. And because basically health 2 is already a bullshit enough class, but I think I think it's just the final was 2 weeks before the actual before the semester ended, so it was just kind of we just kind of had to vibe there. So yeah, that was
a vacuum.
That was a vacuum, a power vacuum in the United States of the U.S. Yeah.
What? Should I be concerned about your mental state?
No. Yeah.
No.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't know. I think okay, I think like generally speaking, because sophomore year ended, everything pre-COVID, like legitimately, I think sophomore year was one of the best worst times in my life. Like it's like it was a
Yeah.
net positive for me just as a person because it's like I think a lot of good things happened, but like my state of mind was awful the entire time basically. Like I think well I think like from that I learned that like that I could actually I think well I think is what I learned is that like I'm just not a terrible unlikable human. I think that was like the most thing like my self-esteem kind of came up a lot, but like
Yeah.
I think overall it was kind of just a weird bad. No, it's not necessarily a bad experience, but it was just kind of like I don't know. I think everything just kind of I don't know. I was just unhappy for most of it. I think that was just generally unhappy for like the entire time, and it was just kind of like yeah. But I do think that like overall my mental state, like what came out of that, my mental state is a lot better now. But like from there, it was just not working for me. But yeah. But overall, at the end of it, net positive. But bad things happened.
Mine was the opposite. Mine was net negative.
Oh right, yeah.
By far, but I mean, I feel like my state of thinking, it's not really a proper term, but like how I think about things changed dramatically in just like every situation as well. And like I've learned to stop blaming myself for literally everything someone else does.
Yeah.
So that's good because I think just like having to deal with so much BS, I'm just like, you know what, this one isn't my fault.
Right. Yeah.
So wiggly.
Yeah. And I think like as well like I looked back on like my very old like spam account on Instagram and how just awful, just remembering how like terrible that time in my life was because this was like 8th grade freshman year, how just awful that like period of my life was just because of just seeing like how I don't know just terrible I felt just because I think it was like I don't know, it was just because I was like I felt like I was just an unlikable human being, and like I just didn't want anybody to talk to me purely because like I felt like I would just immediately just fucking like I would hurt them basically, and like
that's me.
That's just you now. Like
yeah.
But but like it was like I would just immediately hurt them and just kind of be like just be super unlikable and just be not a necessarily good person, but like kind of that was really only just because of like me just not really being able to like talk to people in the first place, and so that was kind of a part of it, and also just kind of like I don't know, people actually also just a part of it was also just because it was like middle schoolers are mean, and when you take everything people say in middle school personally, it's really bad on your mental health. So it's like it's just kind of just taking a lot of things personally, and now I'm just kind of learning not to take things like super personally and like not just get mad at things that are probably just jokes, and
Trying to unscrew my mic currently, so sorry if it sounds very strange.
No, yeah, it's chill. I do that a lot. A lot of the time, like if it's like random like spikes, just because it's like my mic stand is like dropping because I'm holding it, and like yeah, that was a demonstration by the way. I have no idea if that actually came through. It probably did, but
came through to me.
Good. Well, then it's gonna come through to everybody else because. Well, I mean, what's happening on the desktop is coming through because that's how this works. But
no,
yeah, I don't know.
I think so.
I don't know. I feel like overall, mental health is weird, and keep up on it, home brother.
No,
you are a small penis.
I don't have one. I just am as a being.
Exactly. Yeah. That's
That's my purpose in life. That's my entity.
You're small. You really do got small dick energy.
This entity lives, and this entity ceases to exist.
Ceases these nuts.
Y'all ever watch Half-Life Alyx ending? Spoiler alert, there is no ending.
Spoiler
You
alert.
don't actually beat the game.
it just keeps going.
Yeah, it just goes back to the start. And it's just like, whoa. You go kill a man and he's like, hey, that's it. And you go back in time.
Yeah, exact, dude. Honestly,
Dude, I have a paper of the timeline. Hold on.
what
Where
do
is
you
it?
really? Why?
I wrote out the timeline to help myself understand because there's like multiple timelines now. Yeah, there it is.
Is this the Elder Scrolls universe? Like, I know
It's not that complex.
I know
there's 3 different possibilities.
Yeah, in like, well, like in Daggerfall, like basically like all endings of the game happened, and like, oh, the thing is, like, also like the beginning of the of time, like of everything. It's like there is so much like in the lore of the I don't really I haven't studied the Elder Scrolls lore that much, but like I know that like the actual like lore from like before First Era is like there is so much like that is just isn't known, just because it's like pretty much all it's like it's basically all folklore, but it actually happened. So like different cultures will have different accounts of what's happened, and so nobody knows who's right, but one of them is definitely right. So, and also in Daggerfall, yeah, all endings actually happened, and so basically that just made like a giant like time loop thing. So yeah, but either way, Elder Scrolls lore is so weirdly interesting. But I think that's on. Although I do feel like half of the Elder Scrolls lore is just filler, just because it's like for immersion. Like that's really all it's really for. It's not really like. I mean, it kind of adds stuff to the game, but also at the same time, you're just kind of like, does this need to be in the game? But
yeah, I mean,
you don't need the lore to you don't need the lore to enjoy Skyrim, but like I mean it's or Skyrim or Oblivion or Morrowind, but I mean it's nice to have, especially because like all the games basically just like the first 4 games basically take place in the same decade, or not decade, like 100 years basically, and like basically all within the reign of Uriel Septim. I want to say the 5th, but I'm probably wrong on that one. You're basically of the Uriel Septim from the who died in the Oblivion. It happens at the beginning of the game. It's not spoilers. Also, the game has been out for like 15 years, but yeah, it's basically that those happen, and then it's 200 years afterwards Skyrim happens, and yeah, like just because of that, all of like the lore happens basically like pre any of the games, so like it doesn't really matter to explore or to do what you want, but yeah, it's pretty epic.
Yeah, I mean, half of Alex is also like with the characters. There's not that many characters in the game already, but like I guess spoiler alert. I guess if you care about character count, there is only 4 that actually matter, including yourself. Actually, 5 if you include yourself. Characters that actually matter to the story of the game. Then you have characters like Olga and Larry, which are it's just world building. Actually, Larry is literally just to tell you the mechanic of the chapter, while like Olga's just a world building to be like, look at these little come on. And that's literally all there is to characters. And then the lore just exists. There's no real new lore that comes out of it, other than the fact. I guess this is actually a major spoiler. Okay. Spoiler for HLA ending, sorta. I'm not going to go into details. But the only thing to do is retcon a whole entire part of the game, of the entire series, and then it's just like, now we can technically build off of that.
Well, actually,
and then it's all the ending.
Actually, like also one good, like great thing about the Elder Scrolls lore is that, like, speaking of retconning, if you accidentally retcon something, you can easily just say that like that historical count is like inaccurate or something, or like that was proven inaccurate. Like how for example, like Khajiits and Argonians basically like are completely different. Like Argonians were like kind of vaguely, they were like, Argonians and Khajiits were kind of like vaguely human, and then they just turned into like cat people, or like, yeah, like Khajiits were like human and then they just turned into like cat people, and so they basically like said like, oh, there's like 12 different forms of Khajiit that are like based on the moons, and so like the Khajiits that appeared in like fucking like Elder Scrolls Arena and Daggerfall, those were like one type of Khajiit. I forget what it's called, but it's like basically the one that's just for no reason isn't even a cat, it's just an elf, but like this one is just another type of Khajiit. And then with Argonians, they basically retcon it by like Argonians drink the sap of a hist tree, and then that basically determines the form and how they grow, because they're and like how the Argonians will grow. And so the reason why they look different from like Oblivion, where they look just kind of like more like kind of geckos, to just basically just a velociraptor, is because like the hist, because they're trees that foresee the future. They knew that there was going to be a lot of wars happening with Morrowind and Blackmarsh, so they're like, hey, the Argonians, they gotta get strong, they gotta get them get good. So they basically made them so they weren't to be reckoned with. And that's how if you have an in-depth lore, you can basically just kind of write around it and just be like, yeah, like that. But
I mean, I think the most important thing for a lot of like game series that focus on lore is you have to have something you can fall back on if you need to retcon something.
Right, yeah.
Because like Half-Life has the G-Man, you can literally just time travel, which also the original Red Doors ending to HLA, amazing. I'm sad it never actually came to be, although it would not affect the story really, which I know why they never even implemented it, but it would have been really cool.
Mm-hmm.
But should I go into detail about the original Red Door ending, or is that a thing people know of?
I mean, I don't know what you're talking about, but I just went into the Elder Scrolls lore, so you know what, just go ahead. Just keep.
The original Red Door ending was basically at the end of like HLA, with Alex, you would meet the G-Man and stuff, and you go through all these like red doors to different areas, from like the original Half-Life game to Half-Life 2, like explaining everything. I guess it was only included in the final hours, so it was not much depth into it, but you can kind of see like, but hey, look at all this. It's kind of it would have been cool to see all that in like Source 2 VR, but never did it because they wanted to retcon everything. Or, instead of having a character you can fall back on the retcon stuff, just be like Borderlands 3 and just ignore an entire game happened. Just ignore pre-sequel happened, because that was actually going to be a really cool storyline, I think. And then they were just like, funny Twitch streamers are the enemy.
Right. Yeah. Like, I don't know. Like, lore in, like, I just like... I do like, I think that's another reason why I like the Elder Scrolls games, but, like, it's just because of... yeah, the expansive lore that it has, but like I'm no historian when it comes to the lore of Skyrim and that kind of thing. I kind of Scrump, yeah. Yeah. I think that ultimately, like, lore doesn't matter. Like, honestly, like if your game is good, the lore doesn't really matter. It's like it's like how in music, ultimately the lyrics don't really matter. Like, they can add something, but like if you have good lyrics but shit music, the shit music is gonna overtake the lyrics. That kind of thing. That's like that's how I kind of see it.
Or be pop punk and have garbage both.
I mean, I'd say no, but also yeah. or just
be both listen to pop punk.
Yeah,
technically.
Yeah, I kind of got out of pop punk, but I honestly wouldn't be surprised if I get back into it soon enough. But just because I do just kind of go through phases of just different music tastes. That's why I have a bunch of like Descendants and like ska punk posters on my wall that I haven't like taken down yet, purely because I have no idea if I'm gonna get back into them, and then I just don't want to like fucking rip them off and like have to get them back on again. So, and I also just do like the music. It's just not where I am at the moment. But yeah, I've been listening to a lot more like Mewcore stuff lately. Like Swans, like Godspeed You Black Emperor. I listen to like Death Heaven, Slint, that kind of shit, like Slow Die Slovaki.
Godsmack.
Godsmack. Godsmack's bassist is okay. The fact that Godsmack's like Music Man has the audacity to give Godsmack's bassist, like, to even have them on their artist's page. Like, why?
Mm-hmm.
I am very confused by that. Like, so confused.
Meanwhile, there's like so many other musicians that are like way more deserving of something.
Yeah, that just
Little-
don't
little-
have it.
little roster.
Yeah, on the band on the artist roster. That being said, like, if you get like,
I mean, they've existed for so long, so I guess they have that on their side, and apparently people like them.
people do like
There is
them.
an audience for
Actually,
it. So
yeah, I guess actually, I mean, that is pretty much the main reason why anybody really gives people like, or even like, are what I forget what the term like people endorse companies is, just because, or like companies allow people to endorse them, is just because it's like, if they have an audience, then like it's gonna be like, they're just gonna be like, okay, so they think that if one person has an audience, then the companies think that some kid is gonna be like, oh, that guy uses a Stingray, and then they're gonna buy a Stingray, you know. That's like the philosophy of it, I think, because it's like nobody's gonna give some random ass like hardcore band fucking a signature model. But yeah, that being said, like, if you do, like, especially with Music Man, the amount of like people, like Josh Woodard, he's endorsed. He's endorsed. So like, I mean, you can honestly,
he's under allegations right now.
Is he really?
That too.
Elaborate, please.
Child rape. Consensual. No way, because no, she was drugged. I don't remember the story. It's not even known if it's true, but they're blocking anyone who brings it up, so it's a bit suspicious. I don't know the details, so that's all I'm gonna say on it, because I don't actually know, and I don't really care. I don't care until it actually gets like, until there's a final like result, and then I'll care.
This was a month ago. It was posted on the Metalcore Reddit subreddit, but
it's been more than a month since it first got posted on like, Twitter and everything.
Jesus.
But also, I think it came from a person who also made like a bunch of other false accusations, but some of them were true. So it's like it's a 50-50 chance.
Fucking, I feel weird. If he gets fired, can I play bass? I'd hate to remember. Can you? I'm here. I only know all I want, but like y'all can just teach me the rest. But
you know,
I have a Fender and I have an Ampeg digital combo, please. I still actually, I'm thinking like I do really want to get back into playing bass, honestly. Like I do love playing guitar like more than bass, but I do kind of like, I don't know, I do feel like bass is kind of more like the instrument that I made quote unquote made a name for myself in, i.e. just made it my entire personality for a few months. But yeah, but I think it's like, I don't know, I do want to eventually return to it and like actually start playing it again. I think it's just because I have to play bass with other people. That's just it. Because it's like, I don't know. I think if you play on your own, eventually it's just gonna get boring. Because that's just how music is. I think it's because like if you play like on your own, or like you don't really have any means to like, don't have any means to like record or like play, with other people. It's just kind of like it'll eventually get boring. But I don't know, I think I will eventually come back to it and start playing again. And it's really just like somebody just has to ask me to play bass in their band. That's basically like, that's like what I'll
play bass in my band that doesn't exist. It's just me.
It's just, I mean, honestly, okay, legitimately though, okay, we've said this before. I think I've said this in this exact same podcast, but like, dude, a band needs to happen. We need to do it, but there's no drummers. They don't exist anywhere.
I mean, yeah. Oh, part of my chair just fell out again. Oh well.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know.
Ripped it off on accident.
If the Yuhcast, okay, if the Yuhcast, if we start a band, and it gets popular, we're just gonna be like pop punk Joji. If the Yuhcast gets popular, then the band gets popular. That's like double whammy, homie.
Whoa, whammy. I mean, you take a look at Ronnie Radke. He's one of the most followed or like subscribed to people on Twitch right now, I think, and he also has a massive band. Apparently, which, I mean, his music's cool and all. I don't know. I haven't watched his Twitch stream, so I don't know how good they are, but
right.
sure it's fine.
It's probably
I don't know.
okay.
I don't like big streamers because I don't like the environment. It just feels weird and fake.
Yeah, it's weird. I just don't listen to or watch streamers just in general, just purely because of just how I don't know, just how weird it can be. But yeah, it's yeah. I don't know. I do feel like if we like start a band and it actually gets kind of like, this is also like entirely hypothetical in every like possible way.
Yeah.
But like if we start a band, and the Yuhcast also gets popular, I feel like it would be cool to actually have like, I don't know. I feel like because it's like if you're in a band and you also have like an internet thing, it's just a cool way to like communicate with like fans, I guess. I hate using that term now, but like fan these flames, homie. Yeah.
Stan us, guys.
Stan us, guy, please. Can I get I need some Tom Monroe stands. Some Tom. I hate that.
You're gonna get more stands than me. Ew, I hate everything about that.
You're making me feel like a.
If you stan us, I don't care.
If you stan us, we don't care.
Don't be weird about it.
Yeah, don't be weird about it. Don't make it weird. Don't make it like a. Don't make it. Like, I mean, if you want to write fan fiction or anything, go ahead. I'm fine with it. It's just funny.
We're not gonna ever want to see it. I mean,
well, no, I'll probably see it, but I won't like take it seriously. Like,
if all the writers are taking it like super seriously, just like please like it.
Who's like it? I mean, we'll take it. Well, I mean, we'll laugh at it, but
It's a video, and then everyone will start doing it, and it'll become an outdated joke.
Okay.
Why? Whoa! I just realized.
I hate the idea that somebody might kin us eventually.
Stop it.
Fucking
actually, no. I'm okay with that. I'm okay with that.
The fucking there's gonna be the
I
Tom.
want to see where that goes.
The Tomkins and the Alexkins.
I want to see where that goes.
I know that'd
so
be
bad.
so fun. But I do feel like we kind of like we do in a way kind of. We do have that audience. I feel like, just because of just of who we
Implied
are.
we have an audience. Period.
That's true. Okay, our audience is people we know. Like honestly, like I know my brother and like other friends are watch this. I
can't unscrew my mic.
Stop unscrewing your mic. Stop it.
I want to be able to sit in my chair and lay back, but I can't get it to unscrew. I hate Blue Yetis for this reason. I'm like a lube it up.
This is why. Okay, dude, you should get the AT 2020. They're super good.
You should get your mom.
No, actually, you know, I think what we could do is I could actually just bring like my I could honestly just get like a used it's like Snowball or something, and then just bring my microphone over to the space and just try to just so we can control the level on both sides.
My bike is pointing the wrong direction. I'm doing. Maybe I could bite it. It's kind of working. I think. I got it. Yes. Oh no! Now it's unscrewed too much. We did it, boys.
Got it.
We did it.
I heard myself. Jesus Christ.
Got him.
You should really, yeah, but like, you getting I think I should like that probably be cool because this is like the higher quality microphone. So like once we got Gar in person, I think I will like get a Snowball, and that'll just be like my main mic for at home usage, and then use this mic because it's so much better. Oh no! Oh Jesus! Oh God! Oh frick! Oh heck! Shit!
Oh
shit! Fucking God! Fuck! Kungo? Dude, actually, did you want to
Oh no! Wait, I can't. I have to unplug my mic. No. Okay, well, never mind. There goes that idea.
Do you want to go to the Congo, like Democratic Republic of the Congo, right now?
They're not Democrats.
No, but seriously, like, do you want to go there? Like, just hit that place up? Because, like, I mean, I gotta go in like 5 minutes. Like, I gotta get going. Like, I think my car is actually like right outside. I mean, I have an extra plane ticket. I had a friend of mine that was gonna go. But like, if you wanna hit me up, then I mean, that'd be if you wanna come with. And,
If you want to hit me up, I'm leaving in 5 minutes.
I mean, I am though. Like, seriously, like, if you want to come with me to the Democratic Republic of the Congo, I gotta hold on. Oh yeah, shit. Like, yeah, my guy is. Yeah, I gotta go. I gotta go to the Congo.
All right,
Yeah.
I'll be out your door.
All right,
I'll
cool.
be inside your door.
Yeah,
I'll be
all
in
right.
your walls.
Okay.
I'm stalking you every moment you're alive. You will
Alex?
not survive this.
Wait, hold on. Wait, where are you in my wall? In my walls?
Oven.
Okay. Okay. So, I'm assuming that. So, like, I'm just gonna. So, like, in the oven part, I'm just gonna assume that, like, at some point you're like, where are you? That's not.
Oven.
Oh, that's not my oven. That's a dresser. What is it?